just reflecting about Tolkien and Lewis's friendship, what's really amazing about them is when they met, they had this incredible shared history. They both were in the trenches of World War I. I mean, really, they should not have escaped World War I together. This is the very first page of the book. It's a cold open of just about how they met. And it was at a faculty meeting. Lewis had, you know, he was just a don. He was not a professor, but Tolkien was a professor. And when they meet, we know that this was an important meeting to them because Lewis recorded it in his diary. And he said, met Professor Tolkien today, a pale, fluent chap, no harm in him, only needs a smack or so. And that basically summarizes their entire friendship. But, okay, when they met, the equivalent of if you went into a meeting and somebody was wearing like a Wolverine t-shirt and you love Wolverine and you like walk over to them and you're like, oh my gosh, like let's talk about Wolverine. That's what they did. In this meeting, they talked about Norse mythology. And they basically just geeked out about Norse mythology because of course, Tolkien had a reading club called the Coalbiters, where they read Norse mythology in Icelandic together. And he invited Lewis to join. Now, the key to this is that at this point in his life, his heart was really bitter. He had gone through the war. He was an atheist. He had seen the worst that humanity had to offer the world. But he had this weird tension in his heart. The things he loved the most in the world were imaginary. And so in his mind, he could not come up with any solution to the problem that anything that is real in the world is grim and meaningless. Anything that I love, like fairy stories, like the Norse myths, is imaginary. But Tolkien was a Catholic and gave him a lens to see the world in the right way. Scholar Alan Jacobs says, Tolkien did not convert Lewis. He allowed him to read the story the right way. And to me, that is what a Christian friendship can do. We give each other the ability to not just see Christianity as a collection of position papers, you know, like, what do you think about whatever, fill in the culture war issue, right? But rather, what is the story? Because we are a story. And this is why Lewis loved the fairy tales.